has not only reflected our very own humanity in new and provocative ways, but your work has inspired and empowered countless others to keep the art of film sharp-eyed and eloquent in its storytelling. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Fine Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities which here and everywhere pertain to this degree.
Great speech. Thank you, Michael. And, well, you know, I'm sure you're thinking, wouldn't it have been cool if Michael Chu were friends with Will Ferrell instead of DeNiro? President Cable, Bates, trustees, Gwen Eiffel, Bonnie Bassler, I'm honored to share the podium with you. Parents and families, guests, and you, the Bates College graduating class of 2012, thank you for including me on this momentous occasion. I have one message for you, class of 2012. Stay in school. I know you're here to graduate. I know you think your work is done, but hang on just a minute. It's tough out there. The world is a scary place. Stay in school. You're not alone. Surveys show many undergraduates are staying for 4.5 to 6 years. Really? Nothing gets better after this. So now, say it with me. It won't be easy. Best things seldom are. I know you've already rented a cap and gown, gotten an internship, broken up with your girlfriends and boyfriends, and started sleeping with new ones. Had your last drink at the Goose. Deposited the early graduation gifts. But listen to me. Yes, stay in school. It doesn't matter how you do it. Go for a master's degree. That always works. If that's not too much of a stretch, bribe a professor to lower your grade so you won't have enough credits to graduate. Finance your extra schooling by working part-time, helping Brad at the omelet station or assisting Vegan Mike. Or go on the American plan, borrow more money. Forget about what the Republicans want to do with your student loan interest rates. Get your parents to kick in too. It should be worth it to get them, it should be worth it to them just to keep you from moving back into your old room. That was your plan, wasn't it? Now, I know not all of you will be able to do it. Some of you will have to go out into the world. Some of you will have to leave school. I know the pain of leaving school. For me, it happened in the middle of high school. In many ways, leaving school when I did was an advantage. I saved nearly $6,000 by not having to pay tuition and expenses for 4 years of education. I feel a little foolish because if I'd waited until now not to go to college, I could have saved around $250,000. Just by not going to the But I was in a hurry and, you know, it worked out just fine. I saved the money and I got the degree. I'm a doctor of fine arts, thank you. Thank you, Bates College. It's too late to save the tuition, but it's not too late to save yourselves. And with all due respect to Gwen Eiffel and Bonnie Bassler, I think this is the most important piece of advice you'll hear today. Become a movie star. Now, you may be tempted by other careers, other interests, other commitments. There may be pressure on you to change the world, but you must find the strength to resist. When I started, I wasn't a movie star, and it sucked. The moment I became a movie star, things started to get better. If you're, say, a professor or a distinguished broadcaster or a groundbreaking biologist, you have to grind it out every day, though I heard differently today from Bonnie. When you're a movie star, you can coast. For example, who remembers the last really good, successful picture I made? Come on, anyone? It doesn't matter. I'm still getting the big bucks. Will Ferrell wishes he were getting what I get. But you know, I want you to know that under this movie star exterior is a real person. Just like you. No, I didn't really mean that. That was acting. See, I still got it. Of course, I'm not just like you. I mean, you're not a movie star. Is this hat staying on or is it all right? But I am deeply honored to be here this morning. I'm flattered to be considered in the same company with Gwen Eiffel and Bonnie Bassler. I'm complimented to be in a group of so many outstanding students, educators, and alumni. I'm appreciative of this great honor, and it is truly a great honor, though perhaps giving it to me cheapens it a little. I think of what my mother would have thought. My mother would be so proud to see her son, who never graduated high school, standing up here today, receiving this honorary doctorate of fine arts. I imagine she would have been more proud from Harvard. But had she learned, as I have, the history of Bates, she would have been moved by my association with this great institution. Bates has been a pioneer in equality and equal opportunity. That's quite a legacy. It's also a responsibility. You must follow in the footsteps of so many of your distinguished alumni and bring your Bates values out into the world. I know you'll do your alma mater proud. Bates College's concern for minorities is inspiring. And now Bates is at the forefront in serving the most abused minority of all. The 1% who can actually afford to send their kids here. I can practically hear some of you thinking, Mr. DeNiro, no, I'm sorry, Dr. What if being a movie star isn't right for me? Okay, you can be a rebel, but you know you're only hurting yourself. But don't worry, Dr. DeNiro, there's wisdom for you, too. As you face the world, nothing is more important than blah, 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 blah. And this above all, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here, blah, 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 blah. And blah. Today is one of your 6 most important days at Bates College, your graduation day. Then there was your first day of classes, remember? And in between those 4 Newman days, you came here, most of you, because of your values, including appreciating the value of an exceptional liberal arts education. So this isn't an occasion for me to suggest what you should do or to urge you on a path you've already chosen. This isn't a day for advice, it's a day for pats on the back. Then what can I tell you? I can tell you what I tell my own children. 3 of my sons are here with me today. They're the ones praying I won't do anything to embarrass them. That is anything more than I'm doing right now. I'll tell you what I tell them. If it's of any use, fine. If not, find him after the ceremony and just say to them, dude, sorry your dad's such a dick. I tell them these trite and true lessons I've learned, or try to convince them I've learned. Keep an open mind, Welcome new experiences and new ideas. Excuse me. Don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to fail. I always say, if you don't go, you never know. Trying to improve our society isn't a cliche, it's a worthy goal. Thinking about and actually doing the right thing is a cliche, but so what? It's also the worthiest of goals. When a director gives you a line reading that doesn't feel right for your character, nod and agree with him or her, then do it the way you know your character would do it. If you're an actor, always be true to your character. If you're not an actor, have character and always be true to yourself. The golden... The golden rule isn't the rule of gold. It's not do unto others, and when you've got all their money, leave them to go on and do it unto someone else. The golden rule is very simple. It's about treating people the way you want to be treated. But I don't have to tell you that. After all, you're Batesies. Whatever you do, wherever you go, do something real, make a real product, provide a real service, do something of value, create something of beauty. I'm very impressed with you, Batesies. I'm especially impressed that so many of you made it here the morning after Midnight Madness. That was not a pretty sight at Dunkin' Donuts this morning. I'm looking at a new generation of artists, dancers, scientists, writers, teachers, economists, historians, leaders, humanitarians, doers. I'm looking at you. And this morning I'm feeling a little more hopeful about the world. It's a great day to be a Bobcat. Congratulations, class of 2012. And congratulations to myself. Thank you.